so many questions when it comes to the weather around here because it's ever changing and we see all kinds of extremes. And that's why we do the Weather Wise and Wonder segment.
We do, and I really enjoy this this part of Daybreak. It's a way in which we can kind of interact with our viewers. And we've asked you every Thursday, hey, post a question on our Facebook page, and 3 of you did just that. Thank you very much for doing so. Let's get right to the first question. It is a doozy.
It's a good one.
Jennifer Selby says, how come some flashes of lightning are purple and some of it is kind of a dull yellow color? Jennifer, thank you for this question, because I've wondered this myself, and I went and did a little bit of research, and the main reason, there are 2 reasons why the purple and yellow. Happen to be different gases in the atmosphere. Now, we know that our atmosphere is not, by the way, all oxygen. It's mainly nitrogen. But there's also some different type of gases. Argon is another, xenon is another. Those can light up and make the lightning. When the lightning goes through the air, heats the air up to 50,000 degrees. Well, that ignites these gases in the air. So some of the lightning will look purple, some will look a little bit yellow, some of it white, of course. Now, the lightning strikes off in the distance. The good thing about where we live here on the high plains, like this morning, we can see the storms down around Abernathy, and the lightning will look kind of orange or red. That's because of the light being bent in the atmosphere as it comes toward us. It's called refraction. That's why the sunset and the sunrise are orange or red. In the middle of the day, the sun is yellow,
I
white.
don't look at it. My mom told me not to.
You should. But that's the reason why. It's because the angle of the light that's looking toward us. So even then, the lightning can look different colors there. But the main reason when lightning's nearby and it's different colors is the different gases in the atmosphere that lightning bolt is igniting.
Interesting.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's really cool. And so is this next question. Now, Slim Sides is a frequent asker of questions and does a lot of really good thinking and thought. And this one's a good one, too. Does barometric pressure and humidity go hand in hand, or do they work against each other? He says, I've noticed over time that high humidity is harder to breathe. Yes, it is. Same with low pressure. Now, is it just me or my imagination? Thanks. Slim, great question. Now, let me explain here about the humidity factor first, because he's exactly right. When there's more water in the air, it's tough to breathe. Now, you may be thinking, well, why is that? Well, the air's not thicker. There's just more water. You can't go in a swimming pool and take a deep breath. But that's why a lot of folks move to West Texas or Arizona, because there's less water in the air. There's more oxygen, and you're allowed to breathe.
Easier to breathe.
Higher humidity means more water in the air, tougher to breathe. Drier air, it's easier to breathe because the air is heavier. And by the way, heavier air makes the barometric pressure go up. So he's right about the pressure going down when there's more water in the atmosphere.
So next time I complain about the dry weather here, I just need to take a deep breath.
And go to Houston and do,
Exactly.
All right, Lawana Boyd says, hello, I wanted to know, when I was growing up, many years ago, the hottest time of the day was around noon. All moms made their kiddos stay till around 2. Now the heat of the day is much later. Wondering why. Thanks. Lawana, the reason for this, different times of the year, the peak heating is going to be different times of the day. Summertime, like what we're in right now, it's about 1 to 5. That's the peak heating. Wintertime, it's a little bit earlier, like you said, for about noon to 2. It just varies because the angle of the sun is different overhead, and that's the main reason for that.
All right. If you have any questions, go to your Facebook page. Go to our Pronews 7 Facebook page. You can ask them there. He'll try to answer them for you every Friday.
Absolutely. Thanks again for your questions.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
You bet.
We'll be right back.